welcome back to another video. My name is Janet and I run a Depop, a website called Primarie Studios where I sell secondhand and vintage fashion. Today I am doing a tutorial where I will be showing you how to turn a pillowcase into a messenger bag slash tsuno bag slash tote bag. What I have is this pillowcase right here that I got from Savers. I picked this one specifically because I liked how it was a bit of a larger pillowcase and it also has a really nice plaid pattern on it. Eventually, it'll be turning into this bag. I've been seeing these types of bags everywhere on Pinterest, Instagram, these like very droopy, thick strap, shoulder slash messenger slash crossbody bag. This is a very approachable thrift flip that I think most people can do. All you need is a sewing machine, basic sewing supplies, and a little pillowcase. So let's get started. So the first step is to cut off some excess so that we can make these straps. So this is the closed end of the pillowcase, this is the open end. So what I'm gonna do is I just folded it over 2 times, this little edge, because this one has a thicker edge right here as a finish. So just folded that over twice just because I want to have a thicker strap. So this is the line right here that I'm going to cut on. So I'll cut that off and I'll be using this part to make the strap, and this one will be the body of the crossbody bag. We're gonna put aside this piece for now, and let's use this piece right here. So I'm just going to cut off the finished edge. Then I'll fold over this and cut this in half. And this is so that I have 2 sides of the strap. Now that we have 2 loops, we're going to flip it inside out. Then we're going to cut open one side. Now we have 2 sides right here. Let's put right sides together. So we want a 34-inch strap, but I'm just gonna do it like this, folding it over so I don't have to cut too many times, and cut at the 17-inch mark, just right here. Now what we're gonna do is sew down this line right here, and also sew down this line, and then that will be our strap. Don't forget to backstitch to secure the sewing. Now time to flip it inside out. Just tug your fingers in. Pull. Now that the seams have been pressed out, it's time to just iron it on the right side. Now we need to make the lining, so I have this cotton fabric right here, so I'm going to get the dimensions of this, cut it out on this with some seam allowance, and then we can get started with the lining. Now that my lining is cut out, what I'm going to do is sew up these sides with right sides together. I'm just having this here as template just so you see the stitch line, but yeah, this is the mouth opening. And then I will be stitching down these sides right here. Now that the sides are sewn up, I'm going to sew down the bottom. But I am going to leave a gap of about maybe 4 inches in the middle right here. So I'm going to sew up to here, sew up to here. This has been sewn right here. I left this open so we can turn it inside out later. But now what we're going to do is create a little triangle on the side seams. So this is the side seam right here. So I'm just going to go like this. Create a triangle right here. Then we're gonna measure the length of the strap, or the width of the strap. The strap width is 3.5. So we're gonna make this 3.5 as well. 3.5. But we're also gonna do that on the other side as well. Right there. Pin. Then we're gonna sew down that blue dotted line we made on both sides. Make sure you also do the same thing for the pillowcase side. So the inside of the pillowcase, make that blue line, and then we can sew and then chop. So let's go to sewing. So all the corners have been sewn, as you can see. So we're just gonna chop off the excess right here. Just make sure not to cut on the sewn line. I'm gonna flip this one right side out. Now that you can see, this is what happens when you add that little triangle at the side. Add some depth to your bag so that you don't have a very flat bag. We're gonna put right sides together. So this is flipped right side out, and this one is wrong side out. You can see the stitching. Let's put it in together. Match the corners and match the sides. Right side is touching the right side. And now it's time to attach the strap so that we can flip it inside out. So this is a side seam right here. Find that side seam. Make sure they're matched with the interior and the exterior. And then this one doesn't have a right side, but if you do have a right side for your strap, make sure to be aware of that. And then I'm just gonna put it in the center right here and then have it go down. And then holding to right here. So it's gonna be sandwiched in between 3 different layers so that when we take it on the outside, it looks all nice and clean. Now that strap, I'm gonna make sure that it's not twisted. Then put it here, centered, so that it's sandwiched in between. So this is the 3 layers clamped on each side. The side seams have the strap attached. We're just gonna sew all the way around here. We're almost there. Now the only thing we need to do is to flip everything inside out, and that is why we had that little opening at the bottom from before. So just grab and start pulling things out. And here is the strap. Did I twist it? I did not twist it. Yes, it came out perfect. So this is your bag, and now all you need to do is to close up that little hole that you used to turn everything inside out. So you just fold it like this, sew right here, and then you're done. Now your bag is finished. It looks so good. I am so pleased with how it turned out, and it's a very easy tutorial, so I hope you guys are able to make your own. See you guys next time.